It has been 5 months already since the lockdown happened here in the Philippines, especially in Metro Manila. During this time, the COVID-19 pandemic has forced us to stop our routines in order to protect ourselves from the disease. It has disrupted all aspects of our lives, from work, school, home, and even leisure. And for thousands of locally stranded college students out there, this can lead to social isolation, which has a negative impact to their mental well being. Isolation is one of the greatest effects of a pandemic, since social distancing measures have to be implemented in order to slow down the transmission of the virus. Isolation from friends, loved ones, and even family members can have a significant impact on our mental health, especially if it happens abruptly and for a prolonged period of time. This kind of isolation is not just stressful for a patient, but to anyone living alone in these trying times.
I think the further feelings of sadness, isolation, especially for students who are not able to go home right away or they're stuck in their dorms or wherever they are, further complicates their mental well-being.
Before COVID-19, many studies have already shown the connection between isolation and loneliness and mental health. But experiencing social isolation during the pandemic can be particularly distressing. This case is true for Neil, a communication research student in Manila and is currently residing in a boarding house during the lockdown.
I was there sa boarding house for 3 months all alone. Pero nababawasan yung anxiety mo sa risk of contracting the virus kasi mag-isa ka lang. Pero, syempre sobrang boring naman, ganyan. Buti lang din na may technology. So, I get to speak with my friends, I get to talk with my family. Kahit pa paano, nababawasan ko yung homesick na nararamdaman mo. Pero may mga times din talaga na you're not sure, you cannot pinpoint what exactly is making you feel this way, na bakit ka parang nalulungkot. And I'm thinking na siguro kasabay na rin po yun na hindi talaga real na tao yung nakaka-interact mo. There's a different feeling kapag, personal mo talaga na nakakausap yung mga tao.
However, it is important to note that what we are experiencing right now is pretty much normal, since we are social animals and we are not really used to being restricted and confined in spaces for a long period of time. There are a lot of ways to lessen the burden on mental health while still following the basic social distancing protocols, such as calling a loved one, doing something you like, exploring new things, or just taking a rest. But don't forget that when things get rough, we can always consult a professional offering mental health support.